You may ask what a dumb video idea this is, but wait a sec. Have you ever said to yourself what a cool or bad starter motor sound an engine had? I did, and many times, but I am a psycho for soundtracks. A starter motor has only about 1 to 2 horsepower and turns engine just about to 200 RPM, but anyway, a good sounding starter motor can raise corners of my mouth. MV Agusta Brutale 800. As a former owner of one, I really miss that starter motor sound on my current KTM. And MV Agusta itself is something really classy and exotic in every single way, and as simple as a starter motor is, it really is on par with the rest of the bike, most notably with that ear-pleasing three-banger engine. Lamborghini Aventador. The Aventador received a brand new engine after 48 years, developed under Audi ownership. It featured a radically more over-squared cylinder design, variable valve timing and different firing order, which is marked on the top of the engine. It was also lubricated from a dry sump system and had incredibly sexy sounding starter motor. Mazda 767B and 787B. The first Mazda's 4-rotor was dubbed the 13J, with a twin-stepped induction system. The R26B came after that with a continuously variable intake, third spark plug at the top in the compression cycle and peripheral porting. The housings were hot ceramic coated and the engine was capable of over 10,500 RPM. BMW Brutus. The Brutus is powered by an old aircraft engine that is also one of the lowest revving amongst gasoline units generally. It has different stroke lengths between the banks thanks to articulated connecting rods and consumes 87 octane fuel. It uses twin Zenith 60 DCL carburetors and its starter motor is one of the funky sounding ones. Detroit Diesel 671. Using the typical too young, too old, just right 6-cylinder firing order, the Detroit Straight 6 has been widely used across many applications. Most notably, it was an on-road engine, but it also appeared in landing crafts, both with and without a turbo. These are high compression, and therefore the starter motor is also a stronger one to be able to start it. Fiat 126p. It may be tough to believe that this 3-meter long car is a 4-seater, but it is. There is a front boot and rear-mounted tiny twin pod that has a funky sound, which is why somewhere they call it Kaslak, literally Kalfa for its coughing starting sound. The same funky soundtrack has the starter motor that is activated with a key ignition and hand lever in between the front seats in some cases. Mazda 20B. Mazda recognizes two freeloaders, a peripheral-ported 13G and side street-ported 20B. It is a different rotary engine from the 26B that also sounds so cool during cranking and then the exhaust noise when it starts up. The difference was that the 20B had a 0.7 bar twin-turbo 300 horsepower setup, while the 13G as a race engine delivered 450 naturally aspirated ponies. Mopar V8. Dodge has some of the coolest cars powered by famous hemispherical and wedge-shaped combustion chamber engines. Their largest iterations are very high performance oriented and range up to 426 and 440 cubic inch. They also tend to use big valves, complex carburetors and very nice sounding starter motors on top of that. Bentley W12. Although this W12 has been introduced in a Volkswagen W12 Nardo concept, an amazing looking supercar, it has never appeared in a sports car. It became a luxury motor that is super compact and theoretically even super rigid. It is now being produced in a twin-turbo setup with one of the loudest sounding starter motors ever. BMW M70. There has been a lot of talking about the M70 and you already know that this is basically twin M20 B25s in one aluminum silicon alloy block. Each bank can run with the other one malfunctioning and pistons are also aluminum with an iron coating. It is one of the best engines by BMW, tuned more for comfort rather than power, although it was a base for performance oriented units as well.